Honor is making a big comeback to the premium flagship phone game with the Magic4 Pro. And yes, this phone comes with official Google mobile services pre-installed, and it is a very impressive device that has a couple of killer features that will make it one of the best flagship phones to own this year. I've been using it for the past couple of weeks to tell you my thoughts about it in today's video. And by the way, we just passed 100,000 subscribers and would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your great support. And if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss any of our uploads. And let's get into the review of the Honor Magic4 Pro. The Magic4 Pro doesn't stray too far away from its ex-parent company's phone design language. It has dual curved edge glass on the front and back, a sleek aluminum frame, and there's a large circular camera bump that houses 5 sensors, which technically only 3 of them are worth mentioning. This is also Honor's first phone to have IP68 water and dust resistance, so you can definitely use this at the pool or bathroom if you want to. While Honor claims in its marketing campaign that the phone is a pain point killer, it sadly lacks a headphone jack and storage expansion, which doesn't exactly resolve pain points of using a modern flagship phone. The Magic4 Pro comes with a 6.81-inch LTPO OLED display that refreshes at 120Hz and covers over 1 billion colors. It is also a HDR10 Plus certified display that can reach 1000 nits of peak brightness, which offers a great viewing experience whether it is indoors or outdoors. This great viewing experience is also complemented by a pair of great sounding stereo speakers. They can sound very loud and produce detailed and punchy sound, which I totally enjoy listening music and watching movies with. Powered by a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 with 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage, Honor ships the Magic4 Pro with Magic UI 6.1 running on top of Android 12. It is essentially a rebrand of EMUI, which fans may find it very familiar. It is a very well optimized skin with very little bloat and no annoying ads. I really love the special transition from the lock screen to the wallpaper, although it is limited to a few pre-installed themes. The software experience has been very reliable and snappy, which I encountered no major issues despite my unit running on pre-production software. The Magic4 Pro is also a great gaming device just like other competing flagships, but it also suffers the same fate of getting warm very quickly, and it can become quite uncomfortable to hold after gaming for long hours. But when used moderately for web browsing and social media, the phone doesn't heat up quite as much, which is actually a good thing. The camera system of the Magic4 Pro is Honor's most ambitious attempt yet on a flagship device. The huge camera bump on the back comprised of a 15MP wide, 50MP ultra wide, and a 64MP periscope camera that does up to 3.5x optical zoom and 100x digital zoom. The periscope lens is the only camera sensor that's optically stabilized, which is a pretty interesting decision, while the ultra wide camera can be used for macro shots. These cameras are complemented by a flicker and time-of-flight sensor, which helps with focusing on objects. This is a very impressive camera system, and when I put it to real-world tests, it delivers very impressive photos in various lighting conditions. Colors are very consistent on all lenses, and even in low-light conditions, they all have very low noise and maintain great detail, which makes this one of the best phone cameras we have tested this year. The phone's periscope lens can achieve a 10x hybrid zoom, which essentially crops into the 64MP sensor to take even closer shots. Photos do look a little grainy, but it has managed to keep details on subjects really well. The Honor Magic4 Pro features a 12MP front-facing camera along with a time-of-flight camera that creates the depth A the portrait mode. So even though the resolution sounds a bit underwhelming compared to the rest of the flagships out there, it is in fact a really good selfie camera, as you can see right here. It is a ultra-wide camera, by the way, so if I happen to turn it into landscape, you can see that how wide it goes to. So this is a really great front-facing camera for groovies. And by the way, I just took a selfie. What impresses me even further is the phone's video recording capabilities. While like other flagships, it will take 4K videos up to 60 frames, you can record video in 10-bit 4K HDR and lock color profile. There's even some LUTs included in the camera software that enables a more cinematic feel on your videos. And last but not least, The Pro mode on video gives you total control of how you want your videos to look like. This is overall a very comprehensive camera software that Honor has most certainly learned well from its ex-parent company. Battery life and standby times are similar to other flagships this year, where the phone will require a daily charge if you cross the 4-hour screen-on time bar, which is pretty acceptable for a 4600 mAh battery capacity. Honor has however gone the extra mile by including 100W fast wireless charging on top of 100W wired charging, which the former can fully juice up the phone's battery in a matter of 18 minutes. So there's really nothing to worry about even when you happen to run out of battery in the middle of the day. But like other phones with proprietary fast charging, the Magic4 Pro doesn't support USB PD fast charging and will default to 10 watts when you charge it with a regular power bank. Overall, the Honor Magic4 Pro is a very decent flagship phone that I have very little to complain. Even though it doesn't entirely resolve my pain points of a modern flagship phone, this is one of the best flagship phones of this year that challenges the status quo, and I recommend that you guys go check it out. So that's pretty much about my review of the Honor Magic4 Pro. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. I'm Warren and I'll see you guys in our next video.